Alright, gamers. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Alright. Hope you're doing very, very good. And having a very good day. I'm gonna use this Kuromi headband I bought. I got a few raids? What? Oh, crap. Okay, Worldly, thank you for the raid. And Paul, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, I'm Rotten Poppy. I'm a retro variety streamer. I play mostly retro games, but also sometimes modern games. You know, big fan of Nintendo. And my pronouns are she, her. We're gonna do some makeup right now. Because I didn't do it. I got caught up with some things this morning, so. Okay, so these, I've used this like twice. But this is commonly used when people do their skincare or their makeup. My skincare is already done. I always do skincare in the morning. Like, it's like the first thing I do when I wake up. Meowdy. Hello, Edna. Hi, Maximus. I see you doing posts with my friend Boots. Glad to finally catch a stream. Oh, well, hello. I love Boots. Boots is the best. She's the sweetest. Also, I have some actual tea today. I'm having some oolong. I'm so excited. I can't remember if I took my ADHD medication or not, so I'm like, I'll just have like a little cup of oolong tea. That's fine. Want to watch play Super Mario RPG translated by Google. Not watch makeup. Don't get me wrong, she cute without. Also, actually, I fixed the BRB playlist today, so that should properly be in there now. And we won't. I'm gonna try shuffle again, and I think it'll work. Y'all should do more streams together. I mean, we absolutely will. Boots doesn't really stream all that often, so just kind of a thing where I just bring her on. Wasn't it the Zelda randomizer that she was playing? I think so. I think I was doing Majora's Mask randomizer and Ocarina of Time randomizer. This is the makeup part of the stream or the Mario RPG translated by Google. That's for me to know and you to find out. It's weird because I feel like my makeup looks so different on camera. Like, I feel like the camera picks up more than my real life eyes pick up, and it's kind of weird. Kind of weird because, oh, getting a new console. Which console? Oh. All right. Lately I've been using the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. It's pretty good. I looked up a bunch of like best drugstore foundation reviews, and this one was like the one listed by everyone. Like, it has like so many good reviews, so I think it's pretty good. I don't know. I've never been a foundation person, but I like it because it doesn't look like I have a bunch of foundation on, which is kind of the problem I have with foundation. I feel like it always looks like my skin looks kind of different, like in a way that I dislike. What's it called? It's the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. It's a hard thing to deal with. I feel like I can't ever get my camera to look quite right no matter what I do. I think it's the angle that my desk is there. There's not much I can do. Yeah, like angle, lighting, makeup. I added some luxes to the camera. I don't know if you know what a lux is, but I remembered a thing I watched like 100 years ago about adding like filters to your camera, like color filters. So I added that, and I like the way the colors look now a little more. That Solid Snake cosplay is looking sleek. Wait, because I have a headband on? There's this one reverse TikTok trend y'all should avoid. I feel like by telling us to avoid it, you're exposing us to it. How do I avoid it? Is it color grading? No, they're just like filters that you apply. Color grading is, I think, a little bit more in depth than just applying a lux. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do with that. Do TikTok off your phone or you'll get a visit from Satan and all your you'll die in a plane crash. Wait. Wait. Oh, you're getting a PS5. Nice. Wait. That's, is that a Mean Girls reference, Mr. Michael Mouse? Or what was that? Wait, what is that a reference to? I feel like I remember that's like someone says that in something pretty iconic. It is Mean. Oh, okay. Sweet. I love Mean Girls. Yeah, the sex ed scene, I thought so. And then he just gives everyone condoms. I love that movie. Nice. This is working out quite nicely. America, America. We love that. We love it. We love it. September, I'm going to be getting the new Mortal Kombat game. That's awesome. I'm going to play some of the old Mortal Kombat games because I haven't really played them. There we go. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Look at that. Gamer moment. My favorite one is the Game Boy one, really? Whoa. Game Boy Mortal Kombat. Did it. Okay, wait. Do I have everything set up on my Zoom? No, I thought so. Whoa. I think there's a retro one for PS2 that has a story mode where you basically go around 5 different realms and interact with NPCs by punching them in the face and then flying 20 years. That sounds amazing. I really want to play all the Tekkens in order because I know that has a story. Oh my gosh. I would love to see you play Mortal Kombat. I love it so much that I named my blue car Katana. That's amazing. Okay, perfect. I steeped it for the perfect amount of time. That's not easy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Chat, it's Friday. What are you guys doing this weekend? What are you doing? Anyone have big weekend plans? Any games you're playing? Are you going out anywhere? Are you doing anything fun? Oh my god. I have friends coming over tomorrow. Oh my god. We're gonna see Odza night and Yellow Card tomorrow at Summerfest. Oh. By the way, Poppy, I got a package today. What is that? Is that Gamer Subs or is that Advanced GG? That looks like a Gamer Subs thing. It's Advanced GG? Nice. Yeah, I still drink the advanced GG that they sent me. This is advanced GG right here. It's not sponsored, but they did give it to me for free. I do like the electrolytes. But yeah, that cup is cool. I like the anime girl. I didn't know that Advanced GG also did those like little anime girls. Cause I feel like I always see that from gamer subs, but I don't know. We did vacation on Monday through beach vacation Monday through Thursday. That sounds nice. Just like recovering from vacation, the post vacation where you gotta recover from doing all the relaxing. Bought a new trumpet, proper one, and an old student one since I started years ago. Gonna be tooting that all weekend. Hell yeah, toot it up. Do the Discord thing tonight? Yes. Yes, actually, this would be a good time to remind you that tonight we are doing a game night in the Discord. So if you want to game with us, you know, go sign up for the event in the Discord. And you know, if you're not joined the Discord, then go join it. We're working on some random electronic project, trying to learn about stream and some Diablo. I think Rachel has something planned for the 4th. Oh yeah, I guess July 4th is happening. I forgot that tomorrow is Canada Day. It is gamer sub? I don't know why I thought they were the same. Oh, okay. Gamer subs. Yeah, I never tried gamer subs. When is Canada Day? It's tomorrow. I don't celebrate Canada Day though. Plan to photograph the fireworks? Oh, that's nice. We have fireworks and hot dogs sometimes. Depending. Usually it's like, I heard, okay, wait. Because I know that there's fireworks in America, but my friend was telling me that you guys, like, have a thing where everyone just sets off fireworks. Whereas, like, here, it would just be like, if you go to certain parks, they're setting off fireworks. Gonna be blaring some Judas Priest on the 4th. I don't know Judas Priest, but that's nice. No, okay, yeah, Canada Day was a year ago. It's coming up on a year. Live in a city where fireworks aren't allowed. Someone still shoots them off at least twice a weekend around here. Wait, twice every weekend? Or just twice on the weekend of 4th of July? There are city fires, or they have people by their own as well. That's wild. Is it Wear Orange Day tomorrow? Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, not like a big show, but backyard fireworks every week. Who the fuck who would do that? What? What? Is your neighbor Dinkelberg? What? Who? It's a mess here. Depends on the state, and in general, it's illegal. Like where I live, that does not stop shit. People will be launching fireworks on us for the next 2 months. Find random pieces in our yard all the time. What? Okay. Because I always see Americans being like, oh yeah, like the fireworks, we gotta stop. And I'm like, yeah, fireworks are kind of scary. Like, I'm sure if you live in the neighborhood that's near where people set off the fireworks, it's not really nice. The once a year, twice a year it happens. I didn't know that people were just fucking blasting that shit all the time. What? Some dudes around literally let up full size ones. You would see at a show. That's crazy. I would see like occasionally when I was camping or whatever, there'd be people that set off fireworks. When I was a kid, like people would buy their own fireworks, and like I was even with my own family, but we would be like not in a fucking neighborhood. Like I can't think of a time anyone did that like right in the town. In my hometown, like people would go to like the outskirts of the town, which once resulted in 2 horses dying because they got spooked and ran into a barbed wire fence, which was really sad. And then the principal was like, "We got some baddies about it." I don't think the intention of whoever set off the fireworks was to kill those horses, but you know that was a result. But like most of the time, yeah, people were just like not doing it where you know things like that would happen. Like I don't know. Live on 28 years of land, so we want to have a fireworks show. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like one guy in 10 theory, 9 out of 10 are normal, and they have like little sparklers and shit in their yards. And 1 dude out of 10 will be a huge dumbass. Drive to native reservations, the only place that they can be legal sold, and bring back a car full of them and spend a month or 2 sending them off. That's wild. What the heck? But yeah, little sparklers. That's cute. That's cute. Sparklers are fun. Happens everywhere in America. Can't confirm. That's wild. So used to seeing those ads. I think that you know it's one of those things where it's kind of a debated topic. I think generally I like to say native or indigenous, but some people prefer Indian, but it's up to the person. So, but yeah, I've just heard that it's offensive to some people. Other people say it's not. I'm just trying to err on the side of caution. Did you try not to do fireworks that everybody goes to see? Yeah, because like that's what they do here. They just have spots where you just go watch them. I think native includes all people born here. No, it doesn't. Because, like, okay, like, here's the thing. If I bring a giraffe here to put in the zoo, and then it has a baby giraffe, that doesn't mean the giraffe is suddenly native to North America. Right? Like, even though the baby giraffe was born here, it doesn't mean it's native to North America. Where is... I'm missing something! I wonder if it's on the floor. Probably is. Always dropping stuff on the floor. Here in the States, we use the term native to define if you were born here. Really? I haven't heard that. I follow like a lot of indigenous creators on the internet, and that is like, of course, still a small population of all the indigenous community. But it seems like they align pretty strongly with the word native, but I don't know. What the hell? Crap. I must have dropped it. Sorry, I can't find something. Little eyebrow pencil. I don't know where it is. It's pretty comfortable to say native Utah or native Texan. Really? That's weird. I've never heard that here. Huh. Yeah. No, I've never heard anyone say that, like, oh, I'm a native Albertan. You would just say I'm Albertan. Oh, wait, found it. There we go. Twisted Metal show comes out in July. It'd be super cool if you played some retro PS Twisted Metal. Ooh, that's a good idea. Worse in Utah than most places because we have 2 holidays that allow some fireworks and encourage use to some level. The 4th is not nearly as big in Utah as other places, though it is celebrated because the Mormons have July 24th as their founding day. And for about a week, all freaking day, they have constant fireworks. That's wild. Speaking of fireworks, this cute girl helped me out with my self-esteem. I was a teenager. I felt like a plastic bag moving through the wind. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, that makes sense if people are saying they're native to different states all the time to use the word indigenous. Otherwise, I can see how that gets confusing. God. Twisted Metal. Do I? I think I might have Twisted Metal. States may be united, but when people born and raised in areas get weird when you're from out of state. I think the only, like, provinces that's a thing that I can think of. Like people have, like, pride for different provinces. But, like, the strongest would be Quebec and Alberta, to my knowledge. Those are the ones that are, like, you know, very strong about where they were born. But even if you, I think, like, if you move from somewhere else to Alberta and you start calling yourself Albertan, I don't think anyone would have been like, you weren't born here, you don't get it, but I don't know. Could a story played Twisted Metal before? Memory a little hazy? I don't think so. You might be confusing me with someone else. I'm just saying I'm from Wisconsin. Otherwise seem bigger and longer to say where you're from. Yeah. If I move to Montreal and don't speak any French, can I call myself a Quebecois? No. No, there's a reason why I didn't use that one as an example. Quebec is its own thing because of the French stuff, right? Like, you can't. Quebec is very, very strong about that. But yeah, I grew up in Alberta. I was born in Alberta, oh boy. And I'm just saying, even growing up there where the people are pretty patriotic about being Albertan, I think that they would not care if you moved there and called yourself Albertan after living there. But Quebec, probably not. Because to be Quebecois, first of all, is to have, I think, French as your first language. And then English as your second. And there's like a whole different culture and everything there, right? So it's different. Because I think if you go to Alberta and you put on a cowboy hat, bam, you're in the culture now. You get it already. That's the culture. Yeehaw, buddy. Welcome to the party. Native American refer to indigenous group, however, pretty common, even like government documents to say you're a native of a state you were born in. Sort of like American national, Canadian national, Iranian national, for someone that's from another country in a formal context. That's really weird. Huh. To be fair, I'd be shocked if anyone gave a shit about if you're a native to the state you lived in. So people say that as a way to say I was born and raised type thing. Huh. That is interesting. Yeah, that's, to my knowledge, that's not a thing here. The general term that I hear for indigenous people here is native. That said, I think indigenous is acceptable. But, you know, it's not a monolith. It's not like a hive mind, so different people have different opinions, of course. Wait, do you know about timed hits, Mario? Yes. Oh god. How's it going, Ace of Spades? The people always go, you're a real Texan now. You have to become a member of the culture. You're just not a Texan native. That's so weird. That's such weird phrasing to me. Yeah, I think if you were to say I'm an Albertan native in Alberta, they would not think, oh, you were born in Alberta. They would think that you're from a reservation that's also in Alberta. You get license plates in Texas if you were born there that says Texas native on it. They're funny. There's an episode of King of the Hill where Hank learns he was really born in New York and he applies for one. Oh my god! Still keep sticking I live NY bumper stickers on Hank's truck. That sounds really funny.
Oh my god, money for the typos, that was awful.
Thank you for the typo money. I appreciate it. It's hard work here reading typos all the time. But yeah, I learned something new about America today. Now I won't be confused if someone says that to me. Because I think if I were to go there and someone was like, I'm a Texas native, I would have thought that they were that they were indigenous but also from a reserve that's in Texas. And I would have been like, that's really interesting. Okay, that's fine. That's a fine start. That's fine. It's all good. Yeah, typo jar. Yeah. That's interesting though. Well, thank you, JC. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for the weekend though. Because guys, do you remember Hotdog Guy? You might not all remember this, but I have a friend who like every time I see him, he always eats hot dogs and like wants hot dogs. And then one time he said to me like, I don't know, like I think maybe it's something about you, like it just makes me want hot dogs. And I was like, that it has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me. You just eat hot dogs all the time. And then I showed him, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's this video by Whitest Kids You Know, where it's like a guy goes to the doctor and the doctor's like, what? Okay, run me through your day. What do you eat in a day? And then he's like, oh, you know, like I have breakfast and then, you know, maybe I'll have like a hot dog like on the way to work. And he's like, okay. And what do you have for breakfast? Is it a hot dog? And he's like, yeah, okay. Okay, what do you have for lunch? Like, well, usually I'm just like working so hard that like they blow through lunch. And he's like, okay, so when you're not doing that, what do you usually have? Is it a hot dog? So anyway, this guy is having like I think 7 hot dogs like halfway through the day. He's eating so many hot dogs. So my friend, we show him that video and he's like, I literally had a hot dog on the way over here. This is the worst thing. So now he's aware of how often he eats hot dogs, which is like all the time. He's always eating hot dogs. And he knows that I told my stream about it too, and he's okay. He's okay with it. But he we had like a dinner for his girlfriend's birthday, and he ordered the fucking hot dog because of course he did. It's like all he wants to eat is hot dogs. And then I was like, oh my god, we should make an Excel spreadsheet of all the times that he ate hot dogs. But then I realized that that's stopping him from eating hot dogs because then he's more aware of every time he gets a hot dog, which like is a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, he got a fancy hot dog. But yeah, he just loves hot dogs. I even got a picture of the fancy hot dog he got. Maybe 1 hot dog a year and I'm satisfied for the whoops, sorry. For the rest of the year. Yeah, I get like veggie hot dogs. To me they taste like the same as regular hot dogs. I don't know though, it's been over 10 years since I had a regular hot dog. But I would say that I only have that really in the summer seasons. The fact that they tried to blame you is insane. I think, honestly, the reason why I was immediately like, no, you're just eating a lot of hot dogs. Is like, I could have, I think, taken, like, okay, maybe I remind this guy of hot, but, like, no, I don't. Okay, being told I remind someone of hot dogs is just, like, awful. Like, no, I don't want to remind anyone of fucking hot dogs, that's weird. But, like, unless I'm eating them all the time also. I don't want to give off a hot dog vibe. That's so awful. But I think it also struck a chord. Because one time when I was a kid, I don't know if you, like, you know how your friends, maybe, I don't know if you'll ever think of this, but, like, you know how all your friends' houses had, like, a certain scent to them? You know? So, like, I can, like, sometimes I'll smell a certain smell and it'll, like, remind me of my friend's house. Right? Yes. Okay, so one time I asked my friend, because you get so used to what your house smells like, you're like, so I asked my friend, I was like, what does my place smell like? Because her place smelled really clean. And she said, she said, like ketchup. Like ketchup. The thing is, we weren't like a big ketchup household. We weren't like fucking eating ketchup. Like, I was never a big ketchup kid. I was not eating ketchup. Like, if I was putting ketchup on all my food, you know, and so was my mom, and we were just like out here, like really ketchup people, but we weren't. I didn't eat ketchup until I was 9 years old. That was when I had it for the first time, okay? So, yeah, exactly. So when he said that hot dog thing to me, I was like, is this motherfucker trying to tell me right now that I smell like ketchup? Because I do not smell like ketchup! No, that was the only person to ever tell me that my, and also they said my house, not me, but they said my house smelled like ketchup. So that was the only time. But also that guy, after I said the Excel sheet thing, we were trying it for a while, and he was having like 3 hot dogs a week without seeing me. So he just didn't realize until I was around how often he wanted hot dogs, because I think the fact that I'm vegetarian slash vegan, means that I can't eat it, meaning he can't go get the hot dog, making him think about how he wants hot dogs. You know what I mean? Do you wear perfume? Sometimes I listen. If you're trying to be like, well, the reason why no one says you smell like ketchup is because you're wearing perfume that masks the ketchup. There's no fucking ketchup smell. If someone said I smell like garlic, I'd be like, okay, but that's probably true. That's probably true. They have vegan hot dogs, but not at hot dog stands. Not a lot of like the traditional places that sell hot dogs. Like, we'd have to go get hot dogs from a store and then make them, which most of the time he wants to go to a hot dog stand. I wanted to go vegan, but I can't give up honey. Well, then go vegan and then don't give up honey. It's not an all or nothing thing. You can give up things without giving up all the things. That's the thing. That's the thing about vegetarianism and veganism that people don't really talk about. If there's something you can't give up, just don't give it up. You're still, if you're doing it for health reasons, environmental reasons, you're still benefiting off of that. Just minus the one thing that you don't want to give up. Hot dog water perfume. Scent of hot dog. Oh my god, imagine someone dabbing hot dog hot dog with ketchup on their wrist and it. Yeah. Honey, I mean the honey thing, there's certain things with the honey, like there's a lot of vegans who do eat honey because it's one of like the vegan debates actually, is whether or not it's good to consume honey, and I think it comes down to like the beekeepers and all that stuff. So like honestly, you could be vegan and just not have and not give up honey. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, no, I think I hear that all the time. Like, oh, I wanted to be vegan or vegetarian, but I don't want to give up this one thing. And you don't have to. Your diet is personal. Like the food that you eat is for sure a personal choice. So if anyone tries to get at you because you still eat honey or you have, fucking chicken Tuesdays with grandpa, but the rest of the time you're still, vegan or vegetarian, it's not really any of their fucking business to tell you that, you can't have your bonding time with grandpa because that's the only thing he wants to make or whatever. You know? Found good cheap vegan cheese? Yeah, there's Daya. There's a couple ones. They're decent. Yeah, it depends. Honestly, yeah, the vegan cheese, it's kind of like different ones are good for different things. It's still have hot dog stands? That's funny as fuck. I watched a new Toronto Star Trek where they get a hot dog from a stand. I even thought that was weird as fuck because they're never around here. Sometimes taco trucks, but wait, really? Yeah, there's hot dog stands. She actually got me thinking, and then becoming vegan. It's been 6 months. It's going great. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. That's good for you. NYC every corner. That makes sense. But yeah, a lot of places have hot dog stands, as far as I know. Beer spoilers. Spoiler alert. There's a hot dog stand. The day it was out, I saw at least 4 hot dog stands. Yeah, there's a lot of hot dog stands. So now you can understand my friend's hot dog problem. You know, it's partially because he sees hot dog stands everywhere. And he's just getting hot dogs. He's out here. Okay, no, I want to do no. I want to do more of this. Hot dog divining. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't know. When I see him tomorrow, I'm gonna have to, you know, reassure him that he can just eat hot dogs. Then he's a pretty healthy guy, as far as I know. He just also eats hot dogs, which, like, I don't know. Maybe he thinks it's bad. Maybe it is bad. I don't know. Maybe that's his immune power. Hot dog. Wait, I just understood that. Oh my god. Very minor Strange World spoiler, so maybe earmuff. If Pappy reads this is your earmuff moment. There's actually one point where they order poutine and the dude freaks out over the fact that gravy exists. What is the brown stuff? In the past. It's not so nice place, but it's pretty epic still. Wow. What is this brown stuff? That's gravy. Wonder what's on the gourmet hot dog at Hooter. I don't know. I guess you'll have to go there to find out. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted it to be a little darker here. But yeah, I think, okay, so I was with Harley and Boots, and both of them are vegan. And I realized that Boots is the same amount of vegan as me. With, like, you know, mostly being vegan, but like occasionally she'll have like a slice of cheesecake or something. But I went vegetarian before I ever went as vegan as I am now. But the problem is, I always am grappling, and this is like, you know, the issue. I'm always grappling because I'm not fully vegan, but I don't eat eggs. I will eat eggs maybe if they're in a muffin or something. But I don't eat eggs. And I don't eat, like, dairy. I don't have milk. Like, any of that. And I do my best to avoid it, for the most part, except for, like, certain things. But the issue is that if I tell people I'm vegetarian, sometimes they'll be like, okay, let's have omelets. And I'm like, actually, I can't. So I think I have to start calling myself vegan. But I feel weird, because, like, I'm like, oh yeah, well, like, you know, then what happens if I want to eat a muffin? Then what? But I think that it's a bigger problem if someone tries to feed me a meal that has a ton of dairy that's gonna make me sick as hell. Sick as hell? So, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Yeah, actually plant-based is pretty good. So myself very vegetarian. Vegetarian, no. Because vegetarian, even if you're very vegetarian, that still includes dairy. Whereas I'm just like a shitty vegan mostly. Really? Yes. Like if you tell people you're vegetarian, even if you're like I'm very vegetarian, that vegetarian includes dairy. Like they will not understand that you mean. It's very hard for me to go vegan too. I was vegetarian before going vegan, and I really wanted to make it hard for my friends if you're going to eat together or something. Everyone pretty much adjusted fine over the years. A lot of my friends are incorporating vegan meals into their diets. Yeah, yeah. So it's like the thing is, most of the food I eat, like biggest majority of it is vegan food. Like I can't think of anything that I ate recently that wasn't vegan. Like I even use like vegan butter and everything too. Like I don't consume dairy except for maybe I'll eat a cookie. Like, you know? So, I think it's time to start using the vegan label. It's just hard for me because I feel fake. But like, vegan police, yeah. But like the thing is, like I just said, it's you know a diet is a very personal choice. I just don't want to confuse people. You'd say you don't eat dairy, eggs, and sex. So then someone's like, "What are your dietary restrictions?" I'm like, "I'm vegetarian, but also I don't eat dairy or eggs, which is vegan. But like I'll eat a muffin." So yeah, that I think that makes it more difficult if I explain it that way. I think having to be like, "Oh yeah, I'm vegan," and then just being like, "Oh yeah, I'll have a muffin today," would probably be easier. Yeah, mostly vegan with rare exceptions. Yeah. Cut down sodas and drinking more teas, and I've lost weight due to it. So even the option, I eat fish over others. Huh, nice. Yeah, I could say mostly vegan. That's a good idea too. Mostly vegan. Yeah, because also I can't think of an event I went to where I decided to eat some dairy or something. It happens, but I don't think it's often. Trying to be perfect vegan is literally impossible. For instance, you can't go beyond just your diet. For some people, cosmetics, clothes, and so on. So it's yeah, it's really hard. Yeah, cosmetics, clothes, boots, like all of those things. Um, it can be pretty difficult. Music can overpower you like now. I'll just skip to this part. Oh, I see. Hold on. The mix up with vegan leather. The thing about vegan leather though is that it doesn't last the same way that like real leather lasts. So it's better to buy, in my opinion, secondhand leather than vegan leather. Having a cookie one time doesn't negate it. Yeah, which is like the same for like, you know, someone being vegetarian except for on on Tuesdays with their grandpa. I donated down converted to a local animal shelter that rehabilitates wildlife. Aw, that's so nice. Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Got a huge chub of vegetable-based beef product. It was great. Rounded for spaghetti sauce, perfect texture, tomatoey taste. I loved it. Vegetable-based beef. Interesting. Are you lurking? Enjoy your lurk, Mr. Michael Mouse. As healthy as I can. Lots of factored. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Like, the reason why labels, I think, are important is for communication. And, that's why I'm like, for my sake, I think it's time to start using the vegan label. Because I think that's a better communication.
While driving to work, robbers jumped into my car and stole everything. They were pirates of the car, I being Kappa.
Good one, Raven. Yeah, it's true, you're good. If someone were... That's true. That's how I feel, too. If, like, someone's like, oh, yeah, I'm vegetarian, except for I have, you know, I'll have a taco sometimes with my friends. I wouldn't be like, you're wrong. But, you know, some people suck, but, like, some people suck. It's not worth getting worried about people who suck. Anyone ever have the veggie patty at McDonald's from 15 years ago? I worked there in high school, and it just came out, and I was given a sample. I couldn't spit it out, but it was so gross. This one chick who worked there always got it with extra mustard. That, I did not even know they had a veggie patty that long ago. I had no idea about this. I never tried it. One time I made the fucking worst veggie burger of my life, though, and it was for cooking class. It was so fucking bad. I found a recipe on all recipes, and it was not good. It, like, did not cook all the way through, and it was like a lentil burger, but it was fucked up. It was so bad. But, like, the bite that my teacher had of it was, like, what, like, the outside of it was okay. So I got a really high grade on it, but, like, I had to throw it out. It was really nasty. Subway veggie patty is gross. I literally stopped eating Subway because of the veggie patty. I have nightmares about the Subway veggie patty. I used to get Subway veggie subs like a lot back in the day. And one time I got the veggie patty and there was this corner of it that, like, there was like a piece of corn in the corner of this veggie patty, and it was so hard. It was like rock hard. Like, it was like on the hardness scale, it was like diamond. Like, it was like a piece of cement. And it scared me so badly. It grossed me out and scared me so badly. I haven't eaten there since. I don't want Subway. I think about that, and I know, like, I don't have to get the veggie patty, but I don't care. Because I'm like, that was wrong. Something was so wrong with that veggie patty. Corn nut hard? No. No, because I couldn't bite through it. Like, I went to, like, bite it, and, like, it did not happen. You know when you're eating something, and you're like, what the fuck? Something is in my food, and you pull it out, right? And then you're expecting it to be, like, I don't know, something that, like a rock or something's in your food, but it's a piece of corn for some reason. That's basically what happened. I served their veggie patty cold, and it was practically still frozen. What the fuck? They make buildings now with it. And, like, the rest of the veggie patty was normal. It threw me off so hard, I just don't eat there now. It's scary. Did that once was the tip of my knife? What the fuck? But see, like, exactly, you pull some, you're expecting, like, something have fallen in your food or something like that. But no, it was a piece of fucking weird corn. It's scary. Subway has more food issue stories than any place I've heard of. Yeah, I know a bunch of people who got food poisoning at Subway. Because they all got like the fucking, was it tuna or something? No, I don't, wait, actually I think it's hard to get food poisoning from like canned tuna. It must have been something else. But yeah, they got all fucked up and sick. Or rather just get, yeah, the veggies and peppers and stuff with the dressing was pretty good, but like, I still think about it. Even if I get just like the veggie sub, I think about how fucked up that corn was. And I'm like, I don't trust any of your vegetables. I don't trust any of the vegetables in your thing now. I'm scared of you. I'm scared of you. I don't know what is going on in there, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna eat somewhere else. So wait, eat not fresh. Yeah, but like I'm not saying don't eat there, by the way. Like if you fucking like Subway, I'm not trying to ruin it for you. I'm just saying it got ruined for me because it scared me so bad. Some of this bread was actually classified as cake. Yes, actually I have a funny story about Subway. Some of you guys remember this. It makes me laugh though. I think about it far too often. Okay. Okay, so I was with I was with my sister and her boyfriend at the time. They are no longer together. And we were driving through Vancouver. We were going to Victoria on Vancouver Island, Victoria, the city. So we were driving and we decided it was like a long road trip, so we decided to get food. And my sister had like Google searched and found this vegan sandwich shop. And she was like, "Ooh, let's go to this vegan sandwich shop." So we go into this vegan sandwich shop, and her boyfriend at the time, we'll call him. Hold on, I gotta think of a name. Trey. We'll call him Trey. Trey. Was like, we walk in and he's like, "I'm going to Subway, bye," and then he dips, and we're like, "Okay, cool." So we go up, and the person, one of the people, there's only two people working there. The one guy's like, "Oh, where'd your friend go?" And we're like, "Oh, he went to Subway," because he did, and he was like, "Oh, they put plastic in their bread, you know," and we were like, "Really? That's crazy." And then we had the vegan sandwich, and they made these awesome smoothies that had a cayenne pepper in them, and they were so good, and it was delicious, and it was a great time. And then when we got back in the car with Trey, we were like, my sister told him like about the exchange where you know, he said he went to Subway, and then he said the plastic bread thing, and then he goes on his phone. He's so mad. He's like, "Why would you tell him I went to Subway?" And he goes on his phone and he like does his little searching, and he's like, "They don't put plastic in the bread anymore." And he was like, he was so bad. And like I was there visiting them for 2 weeks, and for the entire 2 weeks he kept on bringing it up and being like, "I can't believe you told them I went to Subway. Why did you tell them that?" It's like, "Because you did. Wait, you're never gonna see those people again. You're never gonna see them again. Why do you care so much?" What, like, yeah, the anymore is what kills. Anymore? Like, okay, good, I guess. Like, you are not a frequent patron of this Vancouver vegan sandwich shop in a city. You do not live, what? And, yeah, they, like, he would just keep bickering about it. I talked to my sister about it, like, almost it was a full year later. Like, a full year later, my sister, they were still together at this time. They're not anymore, of course, but was like, "Oh, yeah, he still brings it up sometimes." And I was like, "That's why? Why? Like, oh my god." The Subway thing, it's the same plastic chemical they used in rubber shoes. Why would they do that? Makes the bread look shinier, probably, something like that. Michael likes subsist on fried egg sandwiches, and one time he spent the night and had to leave early, so he ate the hamburger helper that was left out all night one time. I saw him walk into the kitchen, grab 2 slices of bread, just put a bunch of ketchup on it, and ate it. But he's a big stoner, so I'm sure it tastes good to him, but it looks so nasty. That's so gross. You can blame your sister for breaking up for that. I mean, the bickering was like I think one of the reasons why they broke up because like they would just bicker about the most random shit, but that was one of the things that they were bickering about was this fucking subway thing. Yeah, he was pretty mad. He was pretty mad. It's just really funny to me because it's so trivial. It's so I can't believe you told him I went to Subway. Well, we didn't know we were supposed to lie for you. Like, I didn't know you were gonna be ashamed that you went to Subway. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, because like it would upset the sandwich shop people. Like, but my sister is very straightforward. She can be very blunt. That's just kind of how she handles people and how she talks. So that's just one of those things. Honestly, if someone I was dating would not let the fact that I told a random man that someone went to Subway go, I might worry a bit. So I'll list of video games that break up couples. But I haven't seen a fast food one. I bet Subway would be at the top of the list. It's fast food chains that break up couples. Someone hire Mindy. Someone at BuzzFeed needs to hire Mindy. Yeah, I haven't had Subway in years now because of that. I literally like no Subway. No Subway. I don't want it. Keep it away from me. I don't know, but BuzzFeed still exists, right? I think it's just not as popular as it was in like 2014. And Subway earlier. I hope it was good. Honestly, I hope you had a good Subway because it like I used to like it. I used to eat it like often. And then I had one fucking veggie patty, and I was like, never again, never again. Do you like any noodle dishes? Yeah, yeah. Like chow mein, ramen, stir fry, udon. List goes on. There's quite a few of the best restaurants to break up in. Like you take them to a restaurant to break up with them. That's so funny. Oh. Okay, I couldn't remember where I put these like false lashes that I have, and it was bothering me. But I remembered now. Uh, thank you. The weird is weird. A little bit of red under the eye. I like it. Yeah, I was taking it back there. I didn't know what to say. It's reminds me of this time. So like, I'm Canadian, right? And here we have French Canadians. So like even in Alberta, whatever, there's French Canadians and people from Quebec or Quebecois. And my first name is a French name, but it's still like a relatively common English name too. And I was working as a cashier at Staples, and this guy sees my name tag, and he's like, "Oh my God, your name? Are you French?" And I was like, "Oh no, it's just a French name." And then he looked at me. He was like, and then he did not say another word for me for the rest of our like him cashing out. He was like really upset that I wasn't French. He was like, "You're a poser." French name, not even French. What the hell? He was totally betrayed. Stolen velour, yeah. I was thieving French culture. Like, you named yourself? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, like, I named myself and I just chose it to, like, be quirky. Like, I don't know if he misunderstood when I said it's a French name, like, and thought that, like, I was just like, oh yeah, I just picked a French name. Because I'm funky. Like, maybe he thought that's what I meant, but, like, I think it's pretty clear that I meant, oh, it's a French name. And he didn't have, like, an accent either. But he was really stoked. Le baby grill. Le baby grill. Le baby grill. So, like, I think he understood me pretty clearly. Brain shut off. He's just like, what the hell? Actually, guys, I have to tell you something else. Hold on. Actually, I think I'll tell you something else after I fix my fucked up bangs from that headband, because look at that. Look at that! Text still say add? Oh, thank you. I didn't even remember that. Let me fix that. Bam.